How's it going today, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video, and happy 2020. It's been a while since I put out a video, but I thought we'd go ahead and get the new year started with a EDC video. I know some of you hate these videos, but a lot of people love these videos, so I thought I'd go ahead and do mine. Mine has changed just a little bit. I used to carry everything that I thought I'd ever need. So lately I've just kind of been bringing that stuff back, you know, to just the necessities that I feel that I need throughout the day. Now, Monday through Friday, I carry a lot more for work, but on the weekends, things like that, this is pretty much just a pocket dump, what I actually carry in my pockets. Obviously, sometimes when I'm out in the woods, I carry more. When I'm at work, I carry more. I do have a EDC bag, EDC pouch, things like that that I keep spread throughout, you know, either vehicles, the house, so on and so forth. So this, we're just going to go through, and I'm going to emphasize the things that I actually keep in my pockets. So if this is something you're interested in, don't go away. Alright, so we're just going to kind of do, like I said, a pocket dump style video here. So, first and foremost, and everybody's used to, is the phone. I have a, it's an older iPhone, but it gets the job done. Obviously, this is going to be a lot of people's primary source of communication, maps, so on and so forth. So, obviously, it's just a phone. So I'll set that aside. And along to go with the phone that a lot of people do think of, but a lot don't, unfortunately, is a battery bank. So I'm a huge component, huge fan of the Anchor. This is the Power Core something. It's like 20-some thousand milliamp hours. It's a big one. And I've had this one for a few years, and it has not let me down. I had the smaller version. I think this is the 21 or 22,000. I had the 20,000 for about a year and a half, and then it just stopped taking a charge. I got a hold of Anchor, and they replaced it. So really good customer service. And this is something that I necessarily don't have in my pocket, but I do have it either in my vehicle, at work. I have several of these that I keep all over the place. So that's something that obviously I don't leave home without. Next up is the billfold, the wallet. This is something that I've been using for about a year. And this is actually a, what was it, a surf shorts or something like that. It's by Chums. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a real small, low profile little billfold. It's got this slot here. It does have a spot for key rings, but I actually use that for when I drop it down in my pocket, I can reach in and grab it. I've really been on the hunt for a small, minimal billfold, but I have not yet found the perfect one. I have several others, and this one I've been using primarily for almost a year. The only negative thing that I don't like about it is these zippers. So, you know, here's a zipper. I keep my cash in there, but if you have more than maybe 5-6 bills, as in actual bills, not like $100 bills, but it gets a little tight, and sometimes it can get snagged up in the zipper. And then on this side, so you have a spot for your ID, which you can see through, and then on this side I keep, you know, behind my ID, my extra cards, concealed carry permit, hunting license, and insurance cards. But this has been the smallest form factor wallet that I have used so far. As you can see, I carry a lot of cards, unfortunately. I have to have a lot for work as well. So, you know, just being able to stack them up, and I mean, that's pretty small profile. I used to carry like a Costanza leather wallet. In my older video, you'd probably be able to see that. So, billfold. Most people have one. Now I'll get to the meat and potatoes of the EDC. We will go with the pocket knife. This is something that has changed a lot, but this is the Benchmade, I think it's the 560 Freak. and I've been carrying this pretty much as my primary blade for maybe 6 months. There was a outdoor store, Gander Outdoors, that was going out of business in my town, and I got this bad boy for about 60% off. Benchmade's Axis Lock, it's S90V, real good retention, real good knife. Don't leave home without a knife, and this has been my primary one for quite some time. It has a reversible pocket clip, so you can do left-handed or right-handed carry. Tip up carry only because of the Axis Lock. Real good grip on it. I really do like this knife. This thing has been a tank. Would I recommend this? Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody knows Benchmade makes great knives. I mean, American made, real good quality folder. And we'll go to next is the flashlight. There's a handful of flashlights that I carry sometimes. I got a couple through nights. I have the A1 Tactical that I still really like, but they're all kind of bulky. And the winner every time has been Olight. I have probably 5 or 6 different Olight flashlights. Half of them are these rechargeable bases. This one here is the S2R Baton. Yeah, S2R Baton 2. I have the blue clip on it. It also comes with a black clip, and the reason I have the blue clip on it is because one day it got snagged in my pocket and broke. So, I mean, it's super handy that they send you a secondary clip for, you know, situations like that. But this thing, it's a 18650 battery. As I said, it has the rechargeable base. So you have the USB base that you just slap it on at night, set it on there, it's all charged for you in the morning. It's got the side switch here. Every once in a while it'll go off in my pocket, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, crazy bright. I mean, you have your high, medium, low, double click for ultra, triple click for strobe. I mean, super easy interface. Once again, it's the S2R Baton, kind of second edition, good grip on it. Oh, and also this is magnetic. So, I mean, when I'm working and things like that, you'd be surprised how often I use this, and just, you know, either working on a car or anything, you can slap it on something metal. Really good retention, good pocket clip. This is something else at work and even out in the field and stuff like that. This doubles as my headlamp most of the time. Brim will clip right in there and you can use it as a headlamp. Really awesome flashlight, great quality. Olights have been my favorite for the past several years, so keep it up, Olight. But yeah, that's your flashlight. A lot of people ask me too, why do you carry a flashlight? Well, I can't see in the dark, so it's a awesome tool. Once you start carrying one, it's hard to go back. So we'll talk about multi-tools. I don't always carry a multi-tool, but it seems like when I do, I always come back to this guy. This is the Leatherman Sidekick, and this has been a great multi-tool. I probably have a dozen multi-tools. This is the one that I tend to throw in my pocket. It's got the nice integrated clip. You don't need a secondary clip. Halfway decent. Well, actually the saw, you can tell that I use it quite a bit. The saw's still got freaking stuff on it. I've used this as a drywall saw, a bunch of things. If you haven't seen my other video on this, or my EDC video, I'll throw it up there if I can figure it out, or I'll put it down in the link below. But mainly, I mean, spring-loaded pliers. You'd be surprised how often you use these when you have them. Also a little bit of redundancy with the knife, you know, a screwdriver, saw, so on and so forth. Got a small file in it, really good one. It seems like, other than this, I do carry the Wave quite a bit, but the Wave is, you know, pretty heavy, pretty clunky. This is just something that I always throw in my pocket if I am going to carry a multi-tool. So there's the Leatherman. It is winter now. It's January. Something that I tend to carry a lot is just some lip balm or chapstick. And let's see, what else do I have here? All right, writing utensils. Definitely Monday through Friday, I'm carrying a Sharpie, whether it's one of these Milwaukee ink saws. these are the best so far, other than just the regular Sharpie. But I, buy packs of these at a time, and they're just the best Sharpie. So use those quite a bit. I do carry multiple different pens, but this is one that I've been carrying primarily lately. It is the Zebra. It is the F-701, and this is a awesome pen. This is complete stainless steel construction all the way through. This could be used as a tactical pen if you need it for self-defense. Really good writer. This is just something that I carry all the time. Real good little ergonomics. It's a great little pen. My favorite writing pens have always been the Pilot G2s, but this one, I mean, for like $6, I mean, it's really hard to beat. Really good pen. And to go along with that is normally a like a Write in the Rain notepad, or any other sort of notepad, but I don't have it on me now. Let's go into my next pocket. Is a lighter, the old trusty Bic lighter. So I don't smoke anymore, but I used to, and I always carried one of these, and I still tend to carry one. It's a great tool to have, start fire, so on and so forth. Something great to have. Now, if I keep going through my pockets, in my back left pocket, I carry a bandana. Just a standard cotton bandana. I always have one in my back pocket. Even if I don't necessarily need it, what I tend to do is I fold it like so. Fold it to your standard pocket size, and then I fold it kind of once more. And the reason I do that is because then it's almost the size of my wallet. Kind of evens out my sitting portions. A couple other things. I'll do an honorable mention. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of formal wearing. Not too long ago, I was in a wedding for my sister-in-law, and weddings, funerals, things like that, a little bit minimal. Some of this stuff is a little too bulky, so my minimal EDC that I carry is, I think this is the Pioneer. And if it's not the Pioneer, it's the Cadet. Somebody will clarify in the comments. There's so many different makes and models of these little Victorinox Swiss Army knives. But this one I've had for a couple years, and I really do like it. I threw on just a little lanyard there just so I can, grab it out of my pocket. This one has, a really good standard blade on it. It's got a good awl on it. Let's see here, cap lifter, flathead screwdriver, and this is a can opener. So really good little knife, classy little knife. Really do like it. Honorable mention when I'm not carrying a standard pocket knife. This is the one I go to, kind of old school deep pocket carry. And my minimal flashlight is another Olight, and this one is just a AA battery. It might be 100 or 100 and something lumens. I can't remember. Nice little pocket clip. It's got some wear on it. This one used to curl back as well, but you can see here that it actually broke, and I filed it off. Same thing. It got snagged one day. This one has two modes, just low and high. So low, high. Good little flashlight, not the brightest. This is the, the 3T EOS. I will throw some links down in the description box below of all this stuff in case if you're interested. They are affiliate links, but I get like, a penny to the dollar or something like that. It's not a whole lot, but it does help the channel. But this for a inexpensive, I almost called it cheap, but it's definitely not cheap. It's inexpensive. Really good flashlight. So, and I'll just graze over this. Like I said, a lot of other things I keep in vehicles, so on and so forth. This is kind of my survival kit / EDC kit. If I'm switching backpacks or haversacks or anything like that, this is from the Hidden Woodsman. I will throw a link to that as well for an in-depth review of this, and I'll also put it in the description box, so if you want to see the contents of this, you can see down there. I've also swapped this around for you know, when I travel, things like that, but it's a really good kit, keeps you organized, a lot of different stuff in there. So if you feel like checking this out, I'll throw a couple links down below where you can see how I kind of configure that. So I think that's gonna wrap it up. Checking my pockets. Oh, and on top of that, let me go ahead and take it off. Is a good quality leather belt. I have several other belts. This is one that I tend to go to quite often. Real thick, heavy duty leather belt. It's almost impossible to beat, and when the situation allows it, depending where I'm at, things like that, it'll hold the sidearm. So good leather, good protection, good EDC. Overkill, maybe, but. All right, so that's just kind of my pocket dump EDC of 2020, new year, a couple new items. Obviously all this stuff changes quite a bit, but it's been quite a while since I've done one of these videos, so I thought I'd go ahead and do an update on my 2020 EDC. I'm sure some of this stuff will change quite a bit this year when new things come out, and I tend to lose stuff a lot too, so that's usually why I end up getting new stuff. So if this is a video you like, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Feel free to use all the links down below. As I said, they are affiliate links, and it does help the channel out a little bit. But this is Matt with Outside the Box. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video, and we will see you on the next one. Take care.